Flags up. They're now sprinting from that 1,000 metre marker, and I can confirm that Rose for Trippy was the meat in the sandwich, a bit of argy-bargy down at the start. Oz and Kerr, one of the first to get rocking and rolling. Towards the outside is Cliffhanger. Cosmic Star on cue is right there, only 2 or 3 lengths off them. Hard up on the inside is Super Agra in the 2 shades of purple. Then comes Smith and Wesson, and out back is Rose for Trippy. They're going a good gallop, and I would say Cliffhanger's just got the call from Oz and Kerr. Cosmic Star, Super Agra to the inside, Smith and Wesson on cue, and Rose for Trippy will have to come from the back end of the field. It's Cosmic Star who comes to Cliffhanger. Oz and Kerr's on the inside. Super Agra went out the back door on cue. Smith and Wesson and Rose for Trippy. It's Cliffhanger who's been hard ridden by Gavin Larena. Oz and Kerr's on the inside. Oz and Kerr on the outside is Cliffhanger. Oz and Kerr and Trent Mayhew with Cliffhanger on the outside. Whoa, that's a good finish. If you ask me, don't hold me to it. I think Cliffhanger's got the bobbin late to beat Oz and Kerr. Then came on cue Cosmic Star and Smith and Wesson. But I can tell you that Cliffhanger has done enough under a top ride from Gavin Larena. You've got Trent Mayhew on the left-hand side, Oz and Kerr. They get into a ding-dong tussle, but ultimately Gavin Larena, you can see, throwing everything at Cliffhanger, and he comes back to beat Oz and Kerr on the post. On cue, 7 will run third, and 4th goes to the 5, Cosmic Star. Well done to Lawrence Werners and his entire family. Of course, to Rakesh Sugalam. Well done to Johan Janse van Vieren. This one bred by the Clifton Stud Farm now becomes a 3-time winner from 5 outings, backed into 11 to 10, and they'll get the chocolates.
So Cliffhanger wins. Might have been an element of luck with Oz and Kerr having its stick knocked out of its hand 400 metres out, but all's well that ends well for those that punted Cliffhanger. Very nice double, Gavin, but unlike Zeus, you really had to work for this one.
Yeah, look, he's still quite an immature horse, Ellie, and let's not forget it's his second run from quite a layoff. So I can say he's definitely going to improve. You know, we can get him a bit sharper than this and a bit trimmer than this. So I'm sure there's a lot of improvement, and all we could do is win, and he's done it. Well done.
Does he feel like an out-and-out sprinter? Because when you look at him, he's a nice, big, stocky type of individual. But, you know, when you look at the family, look at the mother, 1,000 metres was almost too far for her.
Yeah, look, I think he'll get a 12, but, yeah, he's a sprinter through and through.
I don't think the race went according to plan there either, because you weren't left alone up front.
No, it was tough up front, and my horse travelled really well, but too well. And but he was, you know, game enough to still fight off the claim 4.
I'm not going to ask you to sing. I think it's cheesy, but well done for earlier. You still got a great voice.
Thank you very much. Big thanks to Johan, to Rakesh Sugalam, thank you very much, and to Mr. Werners and his family. Well done.
Should I ask Johan to sing?
Yeah, I think you should. Los Lapi.
That's probably the only lyrics he knows. That's in your native tongue.
I like American
country music.
No, violent femmes, American music, old school.
You're surprising me here. Yeah. Interesting horse, this, because obviously started his career with a bang. I know that you obviously inherited him from Yogesh Govender on the back of a good start to his career, and you know, paying attention to how he looks. A lovely, big, stocky type of horse. Did you battle to get weight of him? What's the story there?
Yeah, listen, he's one of those horses. I actually saw him in the parade ring first time at Scottsville. Yogesh, I did get permission from the staffs to leave the horse with Yogesh because he prepped him before that. And when I saw him in the parading, he was burly and big, and I thought to myself, yo, this is a bit fat. But listen, he's just one of those horses because I haven't been able to get weight off him. I gelded him. And I'm definitely not going to drill him at home. He's a young horse to try and get weight off him. It will come, you know. He's a very similar horse to Covert Operator and Sheldon and those horses. They just are like that. You can't force the issue. He's obviously got ability, and we need to look after him for the next 2 years. So, yeah, listen, he'll get stronger with time, and he'll lose a bit of belly fat. And I think he's going to be a nice horse. Even though he made heavy weather of the day, those horses in that race could gallop. They were no slouches, and he's a young horse. And yeah, listen, we didn't have all our own way. It was second run after race, so we've been quiet with him off from his last run to now. We got to Tommy Hotspur at the end of the month in our mind off a bottom weight. So, yeah, let's see how we pull up tomorrow morning, and we'll take it from there.
Will he get 1,200 plus? I mean, I know that he won at Hollywood Bet Scottsville over 1,100. The outlook is if you can win over 1,100 Hollywood Bet Scottsville, you can probably get 1,400 metres. Is there any reason to start thinking like that, or while he's winning over sprints, keep him here?
I'm definitely not going to rush him to 1,400. Definitely not. And we've got to work. We've got a program for him. So Tommy, what's his time? No, Golden Loom at the end of the month.
I can't keep up.
Yeah, Golden Loom at the end of the month. And from there we'll see how we go, and then obviously you consider merchants after that. Then you have to go 1,200. But listen, Ali, one race at a time. Super happy for Rakesh and Lawrence. This partnership has been incredibly lucky for me. I think. Yeah, listen, let me not put the markers on it, but if you go look at the horses they bought together, these two guys, it's been a super, super lucky partnership.
Good guys as well.
Thank you to fantastic and well done. They deserve it, and thank you so much to both of them.
Well done to you. 5,000 rand from Betway. Well done, Jan.
And obviously, thank you to Gavin. I mean, it was dedication. Thank you.
Well done to all. And Cliffhanger wins. There's the 5,000 rand going the way of Johan, courtesy of Betway. And Cliffhanger has won. It's a nice base for him. His first run was a nice base for him, running second to Ready to Charge and receipt of 3 kilos. And today he's learnt a lot about racing in beating Oz & Co.